Farms. April the 5th, 2025. Turkey season in South Carolina. Anyway, we're out here on this beautiful morning. Already got our turkey gobbling. Just got set up. A little late, but better late than never, I guess. And anyway, here's a turkey gobbling where I'm sitting, probably to the southeast of me. It's to my left, essentially. So let's go out to see what we can do with them this morning. Y'all hang in there. Hopefully it's gonna be a good turkey season. Hey folks, back in the turkey blind. Just got set up. It's about 5:40 on April the 8th. So, Tuesday, April the 8th. So just got set up. I'll try them this afternoon. Only this evening I've got to hunt, and I don't have any mornings to hunt until next week. So anyway, I wanted to get out here and try them. Got set up little water holes right behind me that I've hunted in front of several times. So I'm gonna try our luck and see if we can do anything this afternoon. So y'all hang tight. set up in a different location in front of an old deer stand this morning, one of my deer stand locations. I'm gonna try to get them, just got set up. As you can tell, already light, so hadn't heard one gobble yet, so we'll still get started calling. Hopefully I have some luck. I've heard some the past 2 mornings. Getting ready for work. My wife heard some yesterday. She was outside about 10 o'clock over here on her land gobbling, so we'll see. Hang tight, hopefully we'll get a turkey this morning. Well, I have changed locations. Moved, I guess, from where I was sitting. I moved west of that. I'm right now below the big oak tree hayfield, right sort of on the edge of it. A patch of longleaf pine, so hadn't really heard. I've heard a few gobblers off to my, I guess, still west gobble. Well, a good little ways away from me on the other property, so. But anyway, so I went ahead and moved. Had a fairly concentrated amount of gobbles down towards this area on another property. It joins mine this morning. But that's how I made a move, so we'll see what happens. Nothing on the turkeys this morning, that is for certain. I had some gobble early this morning, but they completely shut up. I ain't heard a gobble in, well, over 30 minutes. So anyway, I do want to show you, give you a little update on pig damage work. Here's one of my larger spots here in the big hay field. Of course, I worked on the areas over the hill right over there. I did that on camera. Worked on it. Actually worked on this spot as well on camera, did a video, and then there was another spot right over in that area. There's a little spot right here, but over the hill on that area there was a spot. I got it fixed up, and then I started working on this. I finished this up yesterday evening. Had borrowed the tiller again and was using it, and it messed up on me. Worked good on that spot over there. Did well, and then I started using it on this one here, and had to quit, run out of daylight. I finally got back over here yesterday and started working on the tiller. I did do one spot right over there, towards that tall, well, it's a little to the left of that tall set of trees right there. It's on down, a little spot I did it with the tiller, and then I did this spot right here, if you can tell, a little past this big area. Did it with the tiller, and I started on this, and the tiller sort of messed up on me, so I went to the house and actually got my pull behind disc. Finish this up, so it's not great, but it's way better than what it was. So hopefully all this grass and stuff that you see, all that green out there, all that coastal Bermuda and all, cutting those roots up and everything, hopefully they'll get back to rooting and growing this week. Supposed to, I think, get a little bit of rain this coming week, so help knock all that down, sort of level it out, I guess, and help it out some. I actually thought about maybe getting a drag and coming out here and dragging it, and I still may do that. Put a drag on this, but anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on this. Anyway, we'll be back to doing some turkey hunting this week, on spring break this week, so be able to hunt a good bit, hopefully. guys, it is Tuesday, April the 22nd, morning of April the 22nd. Yesterday I come hunting, I didn't bring the camera. I come hunting and I hunted behind me, right over in that area where the end of the gun's pointing. Hunted by a little tree, this place I'd hunted several times. I stayed there for about 30 minutes or so. And when I got up, I looked in this field. I'm standing in the biggest hayfield I got, 14-acre hayfield, and there was 2 gobblers in this field strutting. And they were about, I don't know, they were a good 50, 75 yards apart from each other, strutting. And so I actually picked up my decoy hen and sort of army crawled a little bit and got a little closer to them. I didn't go very far. Did some calling and they started doing some gobbling, and one I think had a hen with her and with him, and it was right down here in this area. And the other one was back up around in that area over there. And but anyway, so I said, well, at least I can watch them. And they wasn't doing them going around in circles, and they finally moved off and went down there towards tree line and all that down there. I said, well, at least I know where they're gonna bed for the night. They're gonna roost. And so when I came in this morning, I thought, and I should have thought better than I did, I thought maybe they would at the one, because it was almost dark, and the one that was lagging behind had gotten out here, and I thought it might would have come over here and got in this line of trees right here. So I come and set up right over in that area, put the decoys out here where I tilled up where the hogs had tore that up. And it wasn't long, they started gobbling. They was way over there on that line, the property line, near the property line. So I picked up my stuff, went down there and got in the brush pile, the edge of the brush pile. And it took a little while, and they finally started back to gobbling. And they ended up moving to the 3rd spot, which was a little bit on further down, and they kept gobbling and gobbling, and then they shut up. And I don't know where they went. I think they went to the right, because I heard some faint gobbling as I was getting up and getting ready to leave. So I'm having no luck. We're getting towards the end. Season ends May the 3rd. So I don't know. It's a struggle turkey hunting, that's for sure. But anyway, it was nice to see the gobblers yesterday. First gobblers I'd seen all season. With what? That was the 4th time I'd been able to come hunting. So it was nice to be able to see the gobblers. And I thought I'd have been all right this morning, but oh what? So I'd like to be able to come out here and bed some this evening, but I gotta go to a meeting, so I won't be able to get out here and do that. So I just had to take a chance in the morning, see what happens. So we'll see you then. All right, folks. It's a couple days later since I've been turkey hunting. I ain't been neither of the past 2 mornings. Woke up to go, but just didn't go. Anyway, it is Thursday, April the 24th. Excuse me. In the afternoon, it's about 10 to 7, so set up here on the edge of the big oak tree hayfield, just below my food plot, which is right there. Set up, ready to go. I'll sit here for 20, 25 minutes. If I don't hear nothing, see nothing, I'm gonna walk up the hill here and see if they might be in the hayfield like they were the other day. And anyway, we're gonna see if we can see something. Hey there, guys. It is Saturday, May the 10th, a week after turkey season has gotten out here in South Carolina, and just wanted to come out on here and close out this video. I have to say that this turkey season, as the past several have been, was a real downer. Didn't hear a lot of turkeys. Only saw 2 gobblers. Saw the 1 hen that morning, the first morning. It really was a real downer of a season. And I have to say it was a learning season as well, because I certainly will not make the same mistake that I made this time. That one evening when I saw the 2 gobblers 200 yards away from me in the big hayfield, and I just watched and seen and said, I'll just wait till tomorrow morning. I should know where they're going to roost. Yeah, that just didn't work out. So I will not make that mistake again. It was a learning experience for me. I should have grabbed up my hen, which I think I already had the hen. Yeah, I did. I already had the hen. Should have just took off, went to the woods, walked through the woods and went down, and I could have got in front of them and possibly have drawn 1 or the 2 of them in and been able to kill them. So, like I said, learning experience. Will not let that happen again. If I happen to see them and know that I can get in front of them, will not happen again. So, but anyway, I'm guessing this is 3rd. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd year I've not killed a turkey. Maybe more than that. I've been videoing turkey hunting for this would have been the 3rd year. So I know, and I haven't killed a turkey on video yet in those 3 years, or in those 3 seasons at all, whether it was on video or not. And I don't remember if the year before I started videoing was when I killed the turkey out there or not. I don't remember. So, but anyway, it's been a dry several years for me as far as getting a turkey. I was hoping to have gotten a turkey hunt at a conference I was at. I had a turkey hunt, a deer hunt, and a dove hunt up on the auction block. Turkey hunt was first, and I bidded on it, but it got more than I wanted to pay for it, and somebody outbid me. So, and I think it probably would have produced a turkey, most likely. So, but I didn't get it. But I actually did get the deer hunt, so that is something we're looking forward to in the fall. Is going, and I will video it. It's going to this place and doing some deer hunting. So I'm looking forward to that. So, but anyway, as I wanted to close out this video and sort of do a little brief rehash of the season and how bad it was, I guess you could say. But anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.